So today for my Sage on Stage, I'll be talking about the video that I watch and cosmology and then abiogenesis and the debate we did yesterday about the classes and like study and stuff. So right now I'm going to talk about the video and then the cosmology and the abiogenesis, like simple like wording and stuff. So the video I watched was the How Did Life Begin on Earth by I think it was called Jump Button Studio or like class or something, whatever it is. It explains like how life started, and it connects like cosmology and abiogenesis. So cosmology looks at like how the universe began and developed. Like the video shows how cosmic events like the formation of stars and planets provide like elements like carbon and hydrogen. Like these elements were essential for life like on Earth. Like example, um, excuse me, when stars exploded, like as supernova, like they released important elements like carbon and oxygen into space. Earth formed from these materials, which made it possible for life to develop. So it's kind of like talking about kind of like the Big Bang, I think. It's kind of showing it created Earth. And then abiogenesis is the idea that like life came from non-living matter. The video explains how Earth early conditions such as waters and chemicals may have led to simple molecules like forming and eventually creating life. It also mentions like place like deep sea vents where this might have happened. So like for example, for this, it's like in early oceans, simple chemicals like methane and ammonia combine to form amino acids, the building blocks of like for proteins, I think. Another example of like hydrothermal vents. I don't know if y'all seen those on the bottom of the ocean. Pretty neat. You need to look that up. It's like where heat and chemicals may have helped create the first simple like life forms. So like the video connects like these ideas, showing how the universe creations like set up the conditions of life on Earth, and then kind of connecting this yesterday for the state or for no the debate now. We talked about how since there's people think there's Big Bang, and then like either some type of a god created the Earth. And our debate is like, I think it was our debate is like, should we really talk about, like, teach them different ways of kind of like, I guess, for like the God one, or should we do for like the most factual, like scientific one, like the Big Bang? So that's our debate. And I was on the side that no matter like, if we do teach it, I believe that we should put it in their minds. And I know like Robbie and Braden were saying that like, oh, they're not, I guess, grown up enough. Like they haven't processed, their brain hasn't processed enough, and they're just putting stuff in there. It's like, oh, I should probably lean toward this. But I still believe that you should still put it in their mind, so when they're older, they can still think of it. And it's not like they choose one now, they're like, oh, I have to stick to this. They can still later in the future, they're like, oh, I don't really believe this anymore, but I'm gonna go to over this one to now because I'm 30 and I kind of develop. I think you should still put it in their brains and to know, not like math class or anything. You should still have it in like philosophy, for example, still provide that. And like we know Mr. Gardner is such a great teacher for it. Like we love it so much, and it could be different in public schools. But I mean, I still believe that no matter what in school, like high school, you should still give them the facts. Just like tell them what it is and all this stuff. Just tell them, like you don't have to choose, but we're still giving you this information so later in life you can choose and all this stuff. So that was kind of like a short simplified of the debate yesterday. So thank you. Have a good one.